Hey, what's going on, everyone? The election's over. Pretty gnarly ride. Hope everyone had fun. You can see the crash of the dollar. And then the total just return. The treasuries took off. S&P took a dump and then turned around. There it is. Not sure if I should be using this. It doesn't not very accurate. Let's get rid of that. So then everything just turned on a dime, blowing everything out. You can see the S&P, the VIX, just huge amounts of volatility everywhere. The Dow took off, broke outside its pattern very nicely. Also had a nasty day on the futures market. That's a weekly chart, just bent all the way down. It came all the way back and made a new high. What? That's pretty cool. So anyways, dollar. Let's see here. It's got to be a better symbol for dollar. It's pissing me off. So broke outside, coming back in. Pretty weak for the dollar. Let's see the breakdown. But then it reversed, right? Let's see what's going on for the weekly. Came all the way back into support and bounced. The dollar is ready to break with this kind of momentum, but we are an oversold situation and it has turned around. See if it holds up. And I am not sure why this is not showing the same, or is it? I guess it is. So you can see the volatility, right? Here's the breakout on the 10-year Treasury. Just huge burst of energy coming out there through into the previous pattern and out the other side, breaking the long trend line on the previous pattern. So pretty amazing stuff right there. Way oversold or way overbought, so I'm guessing this is going to have to turn around sometime or another, coming back into support. We do have support, and we have a double bottom now. Inside of this is our support line, so maybe it'll come back and hug, make a right shoulder. See the left shoulder, the peak, and now the right shoulder on a sort of a line. In this direction, so come back into or come back to the other pattern. That's what I'm guessing. But let's get that here. Come on in. So pretty nice move for the Treasury. Dollar, I thought that a Trump win would improve the dollar a lot more than it did, but it certainly bounced pretty good, and it's got momentum on the upside. S&P, the futures, I only got a few. I'm not gonna see a nice hammer on the daily. Huge wick over the 34, closed above the 34 on the daily. I gotta find a new symbol for that. So Dow Jones broke outside of its pattern. Pretty huge break too. Almost made new highs on the Dow on the daily. You can see the nasty drop in the futures and just recovered very nicely. NASDAQ popped back into resistance. So we'll see what happens with the NASDAQ, but it's got a churn here. Nice bounce into resistance. See if it'll keep going. Been going all week. Some kind of momentum. DB, Deutsche Bank, saved by the bell, and it looks like it wants to go further. Look for previous high breaks into previous lows. Nice flat top break. You got previous breaks here. You can use that as a support. Wait for the next break. The Nikkei was very wild, I heard. So let's check this out. Yeah, that was a weak breakout, wasn't it? You got reverse head and shoulders. It broke out, and it whipsawed all the way back. And you can see how weak it is still. So now all it's got is a small trend line holding it up. You can see that last line of defense was right there. Took it down. And then so now we have a very thin line of support right here. And it has bounced. So let's see if it can hold itself up, gather its legs, complete that right shoulder, or is it going to continue? Because that was a nasty drop. Keep it going. Crude. Looks like crude is trying to turn around for the week. See if we got any reversal bars. Looks like it's stretched to the limit. We got a cross oversold situation. Let's see what happens. Gold silver ratio, obviously. Silver took off, so gold was a better buy, I think. Here's the gold volatility. You can see the volatility. It came all the way back into support on the daily. Let's check that monthly. And you can see the pop over the 34 came back into support. So let's see if we can get this thing riled up again. Get it across. That 34. Gold was waiting for something, and it did get something. It woke up fierce. It was up like $43 or something at one point I saw. I didn't watch it all night. I was watching the election, but you can see that volatility. Bam! Came all the way back into support, hit the other side of the pattern, and backed off. This thing is extremely volatile. You can see the cross now, but this can easily stay in an over bought situation for large amounts of time. But I think we're still bullish on this thing, obviously. Silver took off. I think not as good, but it did hit the other side of the pattern and backed off. So we got the back and forth action. Let's see if we can just build this thing and pop. See the volatility on the 4-hour. See the breakout, come back into support, double bottom, boom, come back into support, boom, come back into support. It's going to do this, you know what I'm saying? Oh, copper. Copper did awesome, right? But it might be topping out. Don't mind that line, it's just a price line. Let's see. You can see that straight up action. Hit the other side of resistance, into previous lows, into previous highs. It might be topped out, might have to come back, gather its legs, and get another push. The faster that consolidation, though, the bigger the move. So let's watch and see how long it takes. And it could just keep going, I don't know. We'll watch previous high breaks, because it's only holding up right here. Into previous lows, it could go, no doubt. Copper's awesome. GDX, looks like we got a little push and then a pullback. Nice. That candle does not look right because the price closed here. That should not be green. I wonder if I have my settings all screwed up. Dang it. That don't look right, but you can see the push and then it came all the way back in to support right where the 8 is crossing the 34. Boom. I wonder how my settings are all screwed up. Weekly looks like a still bearish flag, but it's right. I hope it does what silver did. It was consolidating over the 34 and just popped across. I have a feeling that's what it's going to do, but right now it looks like it wants to turn over. We do have a cross coming on the upside, so let's see if we can get a pop out of this. JNUG, same thing. Nugget. Consolidating. I don't know if that's a bearish flag yet, but the daily, you know, it's doing it again. It must be my settings. Dang it! Figure this part out. I don't know. It's bugging me. bitgold or Bitcoin. Looks like it made a lower high this week. Lower high, lower high. It's got to consolidate more. Support is right down here. See what happens. Anything can happen. Watch previous high breaks. More consolidation. AG had a great day. Look at that. Look at that cross. Look at that pop. That's a weekly. Looks like a basing bottom is coming in. Look at the pop across the 34. This one looks like more of a W bottom. Let's see if we can get anything out of this. Came up to the other side of the gap as our resistance. So watch the gap break. So sorry about that. The AG best performing silver stock the last bull run. So something to watch here. Watch previous high break. Watch the gap break. Watch all the breaks. It's got some good volume coming in. We're not in the oversold situation. Looks nice. Be a good time to buy this thing. Right over the 34. Watch it come back down into support. Watch the 8 cross the 34. And it could go before that too. if it's stronger momentum. What was the other one I was watching? FSM did good. Still over that 34. Watched previous high breaks. Oh, CLF was good. CLF took off. Nice gap and run. Yeah. Might have to fill that gap after a minute, but the reason why I love FSM is so much is that longer term chart came all the way back into support. Watch that nice flat top break here, and look on a monthly chart as that flat top break, or yeah, that flat top break is going to cross over the 34 on a monthly. That's going to be a big move for the stock. But monthly is in an overbought situation. Not as much as it could be though. But watch previous high break on this. Go previous lows all the way to 16 bucks. No problem. What was the other one that did well today? Let's check AUY. Monthly chart hasn't crossed over that 34. It's another one. Coming back into support. See what happens. Oh, I know what it was. NAK. NAK did very awesome, just right out of the gate. Boom. And then it filled the gap. Let's see that move. Yeah. Nice. Came all the way back down into support and just gapped up. Let's see if we can make a right shoulder, the left shoulder, right shoulder break. Or look at the monthly chart. Nice. Monthly chart. Watch a previous high break get up the previous lows. We got 225. Watch the break over the dollar. That's a emotional spot on the chart. You can see all the volume coming in last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months. This thing's gonna move. Let's check out the OBV on this thing. Where are you? You can see the pump. It's priming. Pretty nice. And that J curve. I love that J curve breakout status. Was there anything else? Oh yeah, since all the legalizing hemp in 2 of the 3 states that were voting, I think, or I can't remember. Arizona's not one of them. Bunch of dumbasses, but yeah, they already had a run, but some of them haven't run yet. You can see the volume coming in on this one. But all I'm saying is this is like the new gold rush. So that and lithium batteries. I'll be watching. I have some other ones that I've already ran that I'm watching on my MedBed trader. But yeah, watch these. You can see them coming across points on a chart. Watch the crossover the 34 into support. But anyways, watch the next gold rush right there. Let's check out ASM. ASM looks like it wanted to take off, came all the way back down into support. And let's see the weekly charts. Yeah, TGD is going to be a nice one to watch. Watch previous high breaks. Watch the previous double top break. Watch the double top break here, and then the final break there. This is a nice U shaping into a nice consolidation pattern. I don't know if it'll come back to the 34. It's hanging on a thread, but buying to support, selling to resistance. It's shaping up to be a nice looking stock right there. TRX, Jim Sinclair's little baby, looks like it's almost turning over. See what happens on this one. Other than that, I think that's about it, guys. NAK was the big winner today. But watch JNUG, GDX, GDXJ. I think those are going to be monsters. I'll see you guys. See ya.